The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
Now a first carry here for the running back. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. You look at this Colt defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing here is May. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jamison Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Oilers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 18, 19, 18, 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Presley. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Come on. Panther 11, not 70 Lions. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Marte Mapu. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You look at this Colt defense. And they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes. See if they can generate some run after the catch. Nothing doing on that one.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Oilers.
They'll throw with May. He's going to air one out. Touchdown! A big play there. 2 yards. And the Oilers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
The Colts take over first down at their own 18-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. 79 Broncos, Buffalo 18, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
Ready, set.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47.
Warriors, 60 Mavericks, 60, 18, Pioneer.
Operating from the gun, Presley. Going for a right side here, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
70 Rangers, 70 Dragon, 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. It's a pickup of 17 there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
The career's more at stake when you're proud. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now.
Check smash, Pat! Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 50, trap 60. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren from 3 yards out. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, some strong running. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a first or second seed come playoff time.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Play action. May. He'll try and do this himself. And I think the ball's out. And the Colts pick it up. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower postgame. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they've got it as we resume action. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
May looking to run. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's May. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
Colts 14.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the jump.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Gould, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Dances by him. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw. May. Wide open receiver complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At the Colts 45-yard line.
They go play action now. May. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 31-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's May. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
A great play there. 31 yards. And the Oilers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they started to execute it, and they started to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold him there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
To the air, May. That pass caught, it's Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
First and goal, Houston.
They'll try to run this one in. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers have taken the lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On the set.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60. 18, rally. Rig alert. Rig alert. 18, tap 60. Tap 60. Let go.
Back to throw. Presley. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt.
Taking it about the 36. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Crazy.
And they go play action with May.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Hey, what's up? Here.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
May looking to run.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well. That pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Colts will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Milton Williams.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines are raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Viking 18. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
To throw from his end zone, Presley. And he's got Pierce. Gets through, and now an opening. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Warriors, 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
A final shot before break. Presley. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Down the field, he's got Warren. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their football.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Dances by at the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Crazy.
Second and 6. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Oilers
Oilers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
42. Colts 28.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Presley. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 55 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
60. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Operating from the gun, Presley. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Shifts by him. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And the slot man goes in motion left. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Crazy. Five.
From the gun, it's May. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Oilers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Borregales now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Go 80. 19 tight. Go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking left side and he's got a man. That's Franklin. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Colts are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here.
7 Pirates, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
49. Colts 41.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Tackled that time by Derek Hall.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. On play action, May. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always oftentimes interceptions result.
From the 35, here's second and a yard.
Let's go now. Ready, ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Rhodes. And this time not quite to the 30. Will be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Brady, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And this one is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
Panther 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Rhodes. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Ready, ready.
First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
It
looks like they'll move things around here. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Colts have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Will line up for the
Warriors
2-point
17,
conversion.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does. And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 18. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Throwing here is May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
And I don't think there should be much of a discussion here, but you know how I am. You kick the football, you take the lead. How bold do you want to be in this situation, though?
So that'll move them up 5, make the kick a little easier.
And rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, they'll definitely take them.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Trap 60, trap 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll look to throw. Incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
19, Cup 19. Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.